Hey guys, welcome to our video on stoichiometry. The problem we're going to be working out is a 0.25 gram sample of magnesium is dropped in an excess volume of sulfuric acid, releasing hydrogen gas and forming magnesium sulfate. What mass of precipitate will form?
We start this equation with 0.25 grams of magnesium and finish it with the mass of magnesium sulfate precipitate.
But Filippo, what do we do with this information? Can you explain it in a way a kid like me will get?
Don't worry, I'm coming with my roadmap to success. Well, Michelle, in a way that corresponds with your life, you have to go from LaSalle all the way to Chipotle.
Oh my god, I love Chipotle! Chipotle is my life!
But in order to get there, you have to stop at Starbucks and the beach as well. Think of LaSalle and Chipotle as your grams and Starbucks and the beach as your moles. In order to get to the final grams, you have to go through both moles.
Wow, I think I get it now.
But do you really?
Yeah, I do.
Explain it then.
Fine, I will. So in this equation, we're going from grams to moles to grams, which is basically like going from LaSalle to Starbucks to the beach to Chipotle, right?
Okay, you really do get it. Once again, we start with 0.25 grams of magnesium and finish with the mass of magnesium sulfate precipitate.
Okay, well now that I know how to set up the problem, can you show me how to work it out?
Well, there are 3 steps in solving the equation. The first step is to find your balanced equation. Our balanced equation is Mg plus H plus SO4 yields to H2 plus MgSO4. Step 2 is to set up the equation itself. You use the given amount provided in the problem, which is 0.25 grams of magnesium. You multiply this by 1 mole of magnesium over the AMU of magnesium, which is 24 grams. You then multiply this by the moles of want from your balanced equation over the moles of given from your balanced equation, which in our case, the moles of want is magnesium sulfate. The moles of given is magnesium. We then multiply that by the gram formula mass of want over 1 mole of want. In our case, this is 120 grams of magnesium sulfate over 1 mole of magnesium sulfate. Next, you identify your starting point and cross-cancel each value accordingly. The third and final step is to finally just do the math. You multiply 0.25 by 120, which equals 30. Then you divide 30 by 24, which equals 1.25. Michelle, where did we get the numbers 24 and 120 from, though?
Oh, so you're asking me now?
Yeah.
Okay, well first you go to your periodic table and find your element. Then you look at its AMU and round to the nearest whole number.
What about MgSO4?
Find the AMU of magnesium, sulfur, and oxygen, and then since oxygen has a sub 4, you multiply oxygen by 4, and then you add all of them up to get 120 grams of magnesium sulfate. And the final answer is 1.25 grams of magnesium sulfate precipitate.
Cool!
Hey Filippo, I love stoichiometry!
Actually, it's stoichiometry.
Oh, okay.
I'm in love with the coco.